All right, I'm going to preface with two things here. First, this is probably the craziest what could have been piece of histories for the boys that I will probably ever uncover, maybe. Good chance. Two, it comes from the collection of William Thornton, who collected the boys just as many years as I did, and he passed away last year. Rest in peace, William. I know you're happy that this is in my collection, and I know he's happy that I'm sharing it with everyone right now. So, let's get into it here. This is a what could have been ride for Beavis and Butt-Head that was being designed by MTV Networks. I'm assuming for Universal Studios, probably one of the safest to say. Now let me just get ahead here and... All right, after combing the globe, extensively road testing every known motion simulator ride, the MTV Network design team set out to create a unique and utterly superior ride film experience combining the best aspects of motion-based ride film attractions, such as Back to the Future, which if you know the Back to the Future ride, this really reminds me of it, and special effects theaters, such as Honey, I Shrunk the Audience, and until now, anyways, you get into a taxi cab with Beavis and Butt-Head that they stole, and you go through a New York City chase from the cops. Here's what the ride would have looked like. It's just your taxi cab. You can see Beavis and Butt-Head in there a bit. Looks like you just had some crappy ladders going up to it. Yeah, it's awesome. It kind of looked like it was going to be a garage that you'd walk through to get towards it or to it. Blah, 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 blah. Let's see how it works, all that. But what's really cool is, see, there's kind of your entrance. They would, Highland High School Vocation Open House. And then you get a complete storyboard of what the ride would have been like. So through this book, we can kind of know. You'd be in the back seat. You'd have your TV there. Beavis and Butt-Head would get in. They steal the car. At that point, you hit a cop car with it. And then your TV starts to click in because you're now in a cop chase and you're watching yourself on the news while the boys are driving you around. You go through a TV set, interrupting a segment on how to control your kids. The car sends host, guests, and crew and onlookers scattering. Let's see, go through here. It looks like you hit Tom Anderson. Go to an ice rink, skyscraper, lobby, elevator, the rainbow room. Let's see, crash out the window. Looks like there's an MTV blimp. At this point, you're in the air, and then on TV, you can kind of see the news. So the whole time you're watching yourself on the news through the TV. I love that. You fall to the Macy's parade. So that means that this takes place on Thanksgiving. What would that mean technically? You get to Times Square, to the Pleasure Palace. I see Mistress Cora there. It's pretty great. Then you go down to the sewer. And you see Beavis and Butt-Head are besieged by dozens of glowing eyeballs which stare menacingly back at them through the windshield. This is a sewer infested with giant rats. Then you clear out the rats with your lights, and there's a sewer gator. So then there's a giant gator after you. You end up escaping through the pipes. You see the gators in the rearview mirror there. You get back in the city, Wall Street crash. Let's see, total pandemonium. You can even see Van Driesen stealing a TV. Helicopter pursuit. Then you get the angle of Butt-Head with his butt out the window, mooning everybody. It's pretty great. And then the game ends with you getting arrested. Characteristically, Beavis and Butt-Head laugh it all off. So this is amazing. Let's see. This is an unpublished, confidential, and proprietary. Anyways, this one's supposed to be released. You know, as far as I know, I don't think anyone, probably besides William, ever, and the person who sold it to William, whoever he got it from, ever knew about this. So there you go. There was supposed to be a Beavis and Butt-Head ride. Now, I'm not sure if it was supposed to be at Universal Studios, but the two rides that it says it was mimicking were at Universal Studios. And if I think of the mid-90s, I can't think of what else would have taken this. And that's most likely why it didn't get picked up, too. I mean, the boys were seen as pretty edgy in their day. And yeah, so there you go. It would have fit 8 guests. Let's see. You kind of got the schematics for everything in here, dude. But yeah, there you go. There is what could have been. Thank you so much to William.